see if I can get this straight up so everybody can be able to see me. Why is my camera not centered? Can I move over? Yeah, okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Broken Twitch coming at you guys again with another video. And once again, it's time for another rant. Once again, it's time for me to speak on something that I deem to be complete and utter BS. Like always, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that Zelina Vega, who had only been in WWE for 3 to 4 years, has been released from the company. And before anybody says, oh, Zelina Vega was released because she spoke out about unionization, that is not entirely the case, because there was an article that I found. It was on Wrestling Inc. It says that PW Insider reports that Vega's release was fallout from the recent edict that prevents talents from continuing activity on third-party platforms such as Twitch, in favor of the company spearheading those relationships and fielding talents as part of their contractual duties. Now, I don't know what that all entirely means exactly, what they mean by spearheading those relationships and fielding talents as part of their contractual duties. But the last time that I recalled, weren't these wrestlers streaming on their own free time? Weren't they streaming when they weren't at a house show, when they weren't on Raw, when they weren't on SmackDown, when they weren't on NXT? And now all of a sudden, there's now this edict telling the wrestlers that they can't do what they want to do if it involves a third-party platform during their free time. Because here's the thing. I know that there was at least 4 wrestlers that I followed on Twitch. Zelina Vega was one of them. AJ Styles was another. Dakota Kai also streams, who I also followed. And also Paige. Now, I know this video is mainly talking about Zelina Vega being released, though, but here's the thing. Zelina Vega wouldn't have brought up the whole talk about a union if it wasn't for Paige doing what she did. Because I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen the video where Paige was literally streaming on Twitch and she was on the verge of tears, where she was basically like, I fucking broke my neck for this company twice, and now they want to take away the one thing that helped to fill that hole in my heart when I couldn't wrestle anymore. And to be honest with you, it's complete another bullshit that somebody like Paige, who can no longer wrestle anymore, she can now no longer stream anymore. She can now no longer express her freedom anymore because of this edict. As far as I'm concerned, this edict is complete another BS in my book. Because for you to take away a wrestler's freedoms just because you can make money off of what they do in regards to these third-party platforms is complete and utter nonsense. Yes, it is complete nonsense in my book. I don't like it, nor do I support it. And no wonder why, no wonder why people are going around saying hashtag fuck Vince McMahon, because he just fired somebody for possibly the most stupidest, petty reason ever. He fired someone because they refused to stop doing what they loved outside of wrestling. And then it wasn't like what Zelina Vega was doing, though, was putting a bad light on WWE. The only reason why Zelina Vega, she got fired was because she refused to follow that edict, and she wanted to do what she loved for the people that wanted to support her outside of her just being a wrestler. But it is what it is, though. So Now Zelina Vega though, she's under a 90-day no compete clause, and wherever she lands up, I guarantee you she's going to be treated a hell of a lot better though than her wrestling in WWE. And that's saying something, because right now Vince McMahon right now, he's playing with fire. Vince McMahon, he's a millionaire. Yeah, I get it and all those stuff, but right now he's playing with fire. And I just read something else is that Aleister Black, he tried to go back to NXT and it was denied. He wanted to go back to NXT though. But like I said though, this up over here is nothing but complete and utter nonsense. It is BS. And then for anybody that comes across watching this video and is going to say, oh, yeah, Zelina Vega got fired because she spoke out about unionization. The only reason why she spoke out about it was because she saw what had happened with Paige. Because that same article that I read, here was the other thing that said. Vega's departure was not a result of her tweet in support of unionization, as word of the departure was going around internally well before she made the tweet. Sources noted that Vega had been extremely vocal about maintaining her Twitch account after the edict was handed down last month. There are some people in WWE who are wondering if Vega was released to send a message to others in the company to make sure they follow the third-party platform edict. Vega announced on Instagram earlier tonight that she is returning to the Twitch platform. So, and as a matter of fact, I will drop the link. As a matter of fact, though, I will actually go and drop that link to you guys right here and right now, though, and then I will show you guys that what it is. I'm saying that it is not that it was a blade charge. That what I'm saying, guys, it is not complete nonsense, because I'm about to post the article right now so that you guys can actually see it for yourselves and that you guys can actually read it for yourselves. You guys can go and feel free to go and click on this link. Give me a second, everybody. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I did all that. Let me see. Anyway. Why is this showing the source? I don't need to show all that. So yeah, there's the link right there. There's the link. You guys can click on that. You guys can read it for yourselves. Yeah. Yeah. Before anybody comes out their mouth and says Zelina Vega got fired because she spoke about unionization, Zelina Vega, she was one of these people who was like, you ain't about to take away what it is that I do during my free time. You ain't about to dictate what it is I can and can't do during my free time. She wanted to stream. She wanted to showcase her cosplay on her OnlyFans account. But WWE, though, because Vince McMahon, he couldn't make money off of it. Vince McMahon, being the greedy person that he is, was like, oh, you can't use Twitch. You can't use OnlyFans. And I'm saying to myself, like, why not? Because you can't make money off of it? Aren't you already getting that's like, yeah, I understand things are tough right now for you, WWE, though, but you got more than enough money, though, right now in the bank that most of us will have in our entire lifetimes. You've been, then that's like, WWE has been under fire since they released all those talents, I believe, back in April, when they didn't have to, when they had the money to be able to keep everybody on the roster for a long time, mind you, for a very long time though. And now Vince had to go one step further, where he basically told some of his independent contractors, freaking hate that word, that they can't do Twitch, or they can't express themselves outside of their wrestling. And then you know what? Nightmare? It's funny how you bring that up. Paige was crying because of that. It's all why she has. Oh, that's yeah, exactly, exactly. Streaming was all that Paige had. Streaming had. Yeah, I understand that, Brandon Ace, but here's the thing, though. It's not fair to people like Paige, though, who can't wrestle no more because of her neck. She can't wrestle no more because of her neck. Streaming was all that she had, though. Streaming was her escape from the fact that she was from the fact that she could no longer do what she really loved. True, but she's getting paid to basically do nothing. Well, yeah, she's getting paid to do nothing, but still. Brandon Ace, think about it like this, though. Because the thing about it is, imagine if we were in Paige's shoes. Imagine if our passions and our love was taken away from us just because we got injured and we seriously got hurt and we couldn't do what we love no more. But yet the company kept us on the payroll. It was still paying us, mind you, still paying us. But we couldn't do what we love no more. And then we had to find an escape. See, we going back to that word again now. And then here's the thing. I've said this once before. Streaming and the word escape are intertwined with each other. You see, when we stream, we do this as an escape from life. And that is what Paige did. She couldn't wrestle no more. And then I'm pretty sure none of us had any idea what Paige was going through. She could have been going through depression. She could have been going through a lot of stuff. And this was before what happened recently with Paige, though. Somebody tried to break into her damn home and tried to do whatever it is they wanted to do with her. Before all of that, we have no idea what Paige was going through when she was basically sitting there, not being able to wrestle, only being used for promotional stuff. Maybe promotional stuff, though, that probably only lasts her, a day, a week, if she's lucky, a month. Something that she could, be able to be a part of WWE. But she's sitting at home. She's sitting at home, though. And then the one thing that she wanted to do, everybody, she wanted to have an escape. And she found that escape in Twitch. And then all of a sudden, big bad Vince McMahon, oh yeah, he had to come down and say, you can't stream on Twitch. If you do, and I catch you, I'm going to fire your ass. You can't use OnlyFans. Oh, no. I can't make money off of that. You're under my contract, damn it. You're under my contract. I own you. That sort of thing. That sort of BS. Also, it's funny that NXT wrestlers can still stream it. Wait, is that true, Brandon Ace? Because I followed Dakota Kai on Twitch, though, and I haven't seen her stream in, I want to say a week. She's still streaming? Oh, I didn't know that. I know that Dakota Kai streams, though. I know that Adam Cole still streams, though. I don't follow. I don't follow Adam Cole on Twitch, though, because I haven't had a chance to look for him and follow him, though, because of what it is I've been dealing with in my own personal life. Oh, he changed his name? Okay, he changed his name. Yeah. Damn, that's like I haven't been able to follow Adam Cole yet because of what I've been dealing with in my own personal life. And Pat McAfee. Oh yeah. Pat McAfee, though, he has his own independent thing though, so they can't really stop Pat McAfee from doing what he's doing though. Because when he streams though, that is a independently funded thing that he does though. And then if WWE and then the thing about McAfee is that if WWE, if they were to tell him to stop though, he could actually fight back against WWE with a lawsuit on that if they were to tell him to stop, because what he does is separate. It's funded by him himself. Hey, Candy Vega, what's up? But yeah, everybody though, Zelina Vega did not get fired though because of that tweet. She did not get fired because of that tweet. You guys can scroll up. You guys can read that article for yourselves. She was determined to keep her Twitch. She was determined to keep her OnlyFans, and WWE didn't like that, so they made an example out of her. Just like Brandon A said, they used Zelina Vega as an example though, and then the reason why they fired her was petty. They fired her because of a petty bullshit reason. That's why she got fired. She didn't get fired because of that tweet. She got fired because of her wanting to express herself outside of WWE. But this is WWE. No surprise here. 2020 though has been a bad year for everybody across the globe. But of course, Vince McMahon, being Vince McMahon, has got to be Vince McMahon. And the thing about it is, Byron, I applaud Zelina Vega for standing up for herself, though. And then also I applaud Paige for speaking up about it. Wait, I'm fired. I don't think I was even fired. I just wanted the head. Oh my God. Yeah, she wanted to keep her Twitch, Candy Vega, and she wanted to keep her OnlyFans. She wanted to keep those. But because of the edict that WWE handed down telling talent that they're not allowed to use third-party platforms, she got fired. She got fired because of that. Let's be honest. Most people don't want to stand up to Vince because they don't want to commit career suicide. Man, Brandon Ace, I'm going to tell you this over here right now. That whole commit career suicide thing, that thing has been dead for the past 3-4 years. Do you want to know the reason why? 2 words. Young Bucks. Look at the Young Bucks. Do you know the Young Bucks are making millions of dollars a year, and they're not even contractually, and they're not even under contract with WWE? They found a way to make money while not being a part of WWE. They made merchandise. Then that's like they made and sold merchandise. Look at who else is somebody else that's out there though that's making a lot of money though off of t-shirt sales that's not part of WWE. No, as a matter of fact, I don't know nobody else, but I will name somebody though who is really starting to get into the merchandising game, and that's Jay White. Look at Jay White. Jay White, this dude come out with a shirt. John Moxley, another person. John Moxley and Jay White, they come out with shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees, if not once a month, at least twice a month. They coming out with new shirts. They coming out with new freaking shirts, man. And then they making bank off of that. They're making bank off of their t-shirt sales. Yeah, they got to give a cut, though, to Pro Wrestling Tees. And then they also got to give a cut. And then they also got to give a cut to well, in Jay White's case, he got to give a cut to New Japan Pro Wrestling, though. But he making money. Yeah, again, not everyone can be the Young Bucks, Jay White, or John Moxley, though. Yeah, I agree with that, Brandon Ace. But here's the thing, though. It's not fair to the talent for them to be told they can't do what they want to do during their free time. That's like my job telling me, though, I'm not allowed to stream, though, when I'm off the clock, though, because I am under contract to them. What does my free time not being on the clock have to do with them? Absolutely nothing, though. What I do during my free time is my choice. If I decide to stream on my days off, my job can't just come and say, oh, you can't stream no more. Same, but people still sign with WWE knowing what's going on. Yeah, I agree, but I also disagree with that, because just because you signed on the dotted line, it doesn't, I don't know. To me, the fact that Zelina Vega got fired, though, because she wanted to keep her Twitch account and her OnlyFans account, though, and she wanted to do her thing outside of wrestling, though, is complete and utter BS. Because here's the thing about Twitch, for the people that don't know. It doesn't matter how big you get. There is a slim, and I do mean a slim chance, the money you make is going to be up there. So, like I said, blame AJ Styles could always happen because he was saying personal information about WWE and streaming. And why? And that's, to me, that's still not a valid excuse, though. Instead of WWE, here's the thing. Instead of WWE telling their talent, oh, you can't stream no more because someone was talking about personal information, you should have made the edict, contractually obligated talent, though, will not disclose personal information, though, on third-party programming. That's it. Restructure their contracts, put that in a contract, make them sign on a dotted line. If they break that rule, disciplinary action. Don't just shut down what it is they enjoy doing during their free time. If AJ, because here's the thing about AJ Styles. I know that he slipped that he had COVID. I understand that he had left. Then that's like, I understand, though, that he let that slip. I understand, but come on. If you were at work and you were streaming and talking about personal business or your job and information that wasn't supposed to get out. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But just like I said, though, it's still, but here's my thing. It's still not fair to everyone else, though, because this is the one times, no, because here's the thing. This is the one time in which I don't agree with the whole, if one person screws up, everyone has to suffer thing. No, I do not agree with that at all in this scenario. Just because AJ Styles lets something slip does not mean that everyone else has to suffer. It does not mean that Paige has to stop streaming, though, because of information that let slip, though. She wasn't wrestling. She can't wrestle. Let her do her thing. Let Zelina Vega do her thing. Let these streamers do their thing, though. And then it's all over Twitch. Lifetime on Twitch. It's all over Twitter, though. People are like, fuck Vince McMahon, Zelina Vega. Then I was like, nah, that's like, fuck Vince McMahon, hashtag, Zelina Vega deserves better. Hashtag boycott WWE. This is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. This is getting downright ugly. And the thing about it is, Brandon H, yeah, AJ Styles may have let it slip. He may have let that information slip, but people are pretty much siding with the wrestlers on this. They're siding with the wrestlers on this, and the thing about it, though, is, though, seeing as they want to talk about spearheading anything, I'm going to say this right now. Paige was the one that spearheaded this whole thing. It was Zelina. Okay. I want to say that Paige spearheaded it though. Paige was the one that started the fire. She stoked the fire. Zelina Vega was the one that made it burn. She was the one that made it burn. Yeah, but at the end of the day, people still watch WWE, so they can't talk about all nonsense, but they're still going to watch it. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know where Zelina Vega is going to go. But I will say this much, though. If she does go to AEW, I guarantee you she's going to be treated a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better. And then for all intents and purposes, she may wind up going back to Impact. Because she wrestled for Impact. Way back in the early 2000s, I believe, though. Yeah, she was one of the two women that was with LAX. But back in the early to mid 2000s. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, they did not have to fire Zelina Vega over this though. Because it's messed up. Yeah, because on one hand, yeah, it's messed up that AJ Styles, that he let personal information slip. But on the other hand, though, it's not fair to talent that they have to give up certain freedoms because of that. Oh yeah. I had brought that up earlier. That the Aleister Black, he wanted to go back to NXT though, but it was declined. But yeah, I will say this much though about Vince McMahon. He's failing hard. He is failing so hard right now, everybody. He is failing so very hard when it comes to the wrestling. I mean, that's not becoming wrestling. When it comes to running a company. Because here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. Vince McMahon, great businessman. He's a great businessman. Don't get me wrong, though. That's the reason why WWE, though, has been around for as long as it is, though, because of the great Vince McMahon. Oh, yeah. But when it comes to laying down the law, when it comes to bringing stuff in that doesn't fit, that's the thing. This whole edict about talent not being allowed to use third-party service, this is outside stuff of WWE. This is stuff that's outside WWE, regardless of personal information being put out there. This is outside. But Vince McMahon, though, he's got to protect his image, though. He's got to protect his image. I understand that, though. But on the other hand, your image is nothing without that talent. And the game that Vince McMahon is playing right now, it's going to cause more and more talent to request their release. Matter of fact, give you a prime example. Look at Miro, the former Rusev. He's able to stream, and he's a part of AEW. He's able to stream freely. Who knows? Zelina Vega, she may wind up following his journey. She may wind up going to AEW because, to be completely honest with you, I would not mind seeing Zelina Vega take on Hikaru Shida, because that would kick ass. That would be a damn good match in my book. Hikaru Shida versus Zelina Vega. Just remember what Matt Hardy and John Moxley said on Chris Jericho's Dream About Triple H was in charge. Yeah. Oh, he has, Kenny Vega. He has. Remember What's his name now? He in AEW now. Frick. What's his name now? Ooh, oh my God. What's his name now? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Shoot. Big dude. Part of the Dark Order. Fuck. What's that dude's name? Oh my goodness. What's that dude's name? Oh my goodness, man. I know his name. Oh my goodness, on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, Brody Lee. Thank you, Nightmare. Brody Lee. Yeah. Brody Lee. Yeah. Brody Lee. He tried to get released earlier this year, late last year, and then what did Vince do? He put on another 6 months into his contract, basically telling Brody Lee, "Oh, you're not getting released. Your release has been declined," sort of thing. But yeah, that man, like, sorry about that, guys. My phone was slipping. But yeah, that was, Brody Lee. Yeah. I'm surprised I couldn't remember his name though, man. Like, damn, bro. I was about to say Luke Harper. I was trying so hard to say Luke Harper though. But yeah, man, that was, Luchasaurus was part of WWE. Yo, Juice Robinson. Burger Twitch is in the motherfucking building. What's up, Ash? Yeah. But yeah. Brandon Ace, I completely understand what you're saying about the fact that because AJ Styles, he let that personal information out to the public on his Twitch stream, that Vince McMahon, he's got to maintain his image. But to fire somebody because of an edict is just dumb. And then it's a pretty stupid edict as well. And like I said this once before, Zelina Vega, by the way, Zelina Vega released by WWE is wrong. Yeah, it was wrong. It was wrong. And then the thing about it was, Ash, is that I put an article, as a matter of fact, I put an article onto the chat earlier. I'm going to put it back up because according to this article right here, Ash, this article right here, you can click on it and look at yourself. Her release was already set in stone. Then that's like her release was already planned before she even put up that tweet. Her release was already, though, kind of brewing and stuff. Exactly. Like I said, I'm a WWE superstar. My contract expires in early 2021. I would just not say anything and just feel my duties until I'm free. Yeah, But to make Zelina Vega someone who, by the way, though, was just starting to wrestle in WWE. Let's get one thing out of the way about Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega as a manager, she was fucking killing it. Because here's the thing about me. When I first saw Zelina Vega in NXT, I didn't know who she was. So I had to do some backstage. I mean, no, not backstage, right? I had to do some digging as to who she was. And I found out she was in TNA, and she was actually wrestling TNA. I looked back at her matches, though. Yeah, back then, she wasn't the type of person that she was today, though. But as a manager, she was clicking. She was clicking as a manager, though. Then that's like, she made Andrade like be something more. Now, granted, when it came to Andrade, honestly, he really needed a mouthpiece. Because for the people that didn't watch him or haven't seen him wrestle in Mexico, he was La Sombra, and then he had a faction, Los Ingobernables. Of course, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of that name, of course, Tetsuya Naito, Los Ingobernables de Japón, and stuff. But yeah, he needed a mouthpiece, and then Vega was that mouthpiece for Andrade. And don't get me wrong. Andrade, he could wrestle. He a damn good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. He a damn good wrestler. He showed that in NXT. Because when he beat Drew McIntyre for the NXT Championship, I didn't like it at first, though. But that was before I knew he was La Sombra. And then, when I found out he was La Sombra, I started looking at his matches. I was up there like, okay, I'll take back everything that I said, though. And that was the thing about Andrade, though, that really made me like him, though. Once I looked back at what he was doing before he came to WWE, I was up there like, okay, I back this dude. When it comes to certain wrestlers, though, when you look back at what they did in other promotions before they go to like WWE or AEW, and you really look at what they did, it's like, yo, I was wrong about this guy. And that is exactly what I was about Andrade. Because the fact that he beat Drew McIntyre in Drew McIntyre's first title defense, I was up there like, because the first thing came to my mind after the match was over, I was up there like, who the fuck is this guy? And then I looked it up. And then I found out who he was. I was like, this dude used to be La Sombra. Now, and then the thing about it was his name. His name is what stood out to me, because despite the fact that until that point I never saw a La Sombra match, I knew what the name was because of Tetsuya Naito. Because Tetsuya Naito, when he wrestled in Mexico, he teamed with La Sombra. And for the people that watch Ring of Honor, pretty sure you heard of Roosh. He was with La Sombra as well in Mexico as well. So those three names, you should already know, because the three of them, they wrestled together as a faction in Mexico. So when I found out about that, and then I started looking, I was up there like, oh, so this used to be the former La Sombra, okay, and stuff. But yeah, much like our TJ Perkins used to be suicide in TNA. But getting back on track to what it is I was saying, though, yeah, Zelina Vega, though, she was used as a sacrificial lamb. Let's just face facts. She was used as a sacrificial lamb to send a message to the other talent on the main roster, basically saying, if you don't follow this edict, this is going to be your fate. But here's the thing. So what happens to Andrade now? Honestly, Andrade and Zelina, they were already split up way before Zelina Vega got released. But for Andrade, I hate to say this, that dude's screwed, yo. He's screwed, man. He probably gonna be the next one to jump ship. I'm not gonna lie. Because here's my thing. If it's not gonna be Here's the thing. Andrade, I take that back what I said about Andrade. Andrade, he's not gonna leave. Andrade's not gonna leave because of one reason, and one reason only. He's dating Charlotte. As for Alistair, more than likely, he gonna be gone though. When his contract expires, whenever that is, he gonna be like, fuck you, WWE, I'm gone, not coming back. Because they just fired his girlfriend over some petty bullshit. And then on top of that, he wanted to go back to NXT, and Vince denied it. This is, nah. Oh, they're engaged now. Oh, wow, I didn't know that, though. I thought that they were still dating. Oh, wow, they're actually engaged now. Okay. Oh, man. I can see it now. But Ric Flair, he's going to be straight out of the aisle. He's going to be straight out of the aisle with constant wooing and stuff. He's going to be wooing. He's going to be wooing up a storm now at that wedding. Woo! He's going to be wooing up a storm at that wedding. Oh, man. Go on there, Rick. Do your thing, man. Honestly, Kenny Vega, he already getting buried, though, man. Imagine seeing Ric Flair walking down the aisle, though, styling and profiling. Oh, my God. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man. I just got that image in my head now. He could be styling, profiling on wedding day. I paid to see that. Oh man. But yeah, when it comes to Alistair though, he's probably gonna leave. He's probably gonna wind up with him. But yeah, Zelina Vega though, she deserves better. She did not have to get fired over that. True, but he gonna get the Ambrose Moxie treatment full max. Oh yeah, he definitely is. Definitely. But yeah, that shit was bullshit, man. That up over there is some bullshit. He got fired. Now it's like, Zelina Vega got fired though because of petty bullshit. That's why she got fired. She didn't get fired though because of a tweet. She got fired because she stood up for herself. That's some bullshit, man. That's fucking bullshit, yeah. Bullshit. But anyway, everybody, I just wanted to speak on this. But before I go, I do want to give you guys a bit of an update. We did have the funeral yesterday. We buried my mom yesterday. So, today is the day I am going to start recording the matches. Right now, I am working on one of the matches right now. I'm working on the Jennifer versus Death Rose match that is going to open up the pay-per-view. And then I know Nightmare, he had made the logo for me and stuff. I'm going to go and look at that in a second, in a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to affix that to the arena and stuff. But yeah, there's going to be 10 matches on the card. Brandon Ace, if you're still here, Amber Young does have a match on the card. If you saw the promo video I put up a couple of weeks ago, it's going to be a fatal 4-way match, and the winner will meet Florence Nightingale for the television championship. When that will be, I have no idea. You're just going to have to tune in and find out. Yeah. Let me see. Give me a second, everybody. I gotta move the camera here a bit because I want to go and look at. I want to make sure that I have the people that are in the matches. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, everybody. Like I said, I'm going to start recording now. I will be back in 2 weeks' time. Hopefully nothing else happens. But anyway, I just want to say one quick thing. I know that people they're leaving now, but I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported me through this hard time. There's one last thing that I need to take care of though, but that involves my job, because from this point on, I'm going to have to change my availability for my job because I won't be able to work 7 to 3 anymore. I'm only going to be able to work from 7 to 1 on certain days because of 2 main reasons. Number one, it's the fact that my nephew comes every other week and somebody needs to be here to watch him because my brother goes back to work this week. And I'm pretty sure my dad's going back to work this week. So someone needs to be here to watch him for at least 2 hours while my dad is still at work because my brother, he leaves out at 2, and it only takes me about 35 minutes to walk from my job to home, and I need to be able to watch him on the weeks that he's here until dad gets home at 4. So I got to be there to watch my nephew. And number 2, I also have to have some time to keep up with my assignments. Because, as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys something. This is still a work in progress. But this is something that I'm actually doing for my class. I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to flip it. As you guys can see, I am currently working on a Ignite Pro Wrestling website. I am currently working on an Ignite Pro Wrestling website, and looks like some stuff is missing. I'm going to have to fix that. I'm going to have to go in and I'm going to have to fix it. So yeah, yep, that right there is what I'm currently working on, everybody. I'm currently working on an Ignite Pro Wrestling website for my class, and I am going to put some work into it, though. It's going to take me some time, guys. Don't get me wrong. It was going to take me some time, though. It's going to take me some time, though. This is not going to be a BA 2021 thing stuff. Yeah, I'm taking this one step at a time, because right now I'm learning how to computer code and stuff. I'm learning how to use HTML. I'm learning how to use JavaScript. I'm learning how to use CSS. I'm learning how to use all this other stuff, though. So once I figure that stuff out, I will be able to get back to you on the website. But everybody, I'm going to go. I'm going to start recording some of these matches for you guys, and I plan to be done by next week. That way, whatever day I am free on the final days of November will be the day we do the show. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to go. Thank you guys for listening to me talk about this Zelina Vega firing. And everybody, I'm going to go. This is the Broken Twitch signing off. Stay positive. Stay safe. Please, everybody, stay safe, because the COVID cases, they're rising again. Stay safe, keep striving, thriving, climbing, and grinding, and I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Peace.